Hello everyone, in this lecture we will learn how to create a documentation for user-defined function. Let's create a very simple function here. I'll multiply two numbers and then return this value. Now let's call this 10 and 20. So if I run this, it will not print anything because this function returns the value and we have to store in a variable. But maybe this function is not defined here, maybe it's in library. So we have seen in the last lecture we can call help, specify the function, and it will print the documentation of the function. But in this case it will not print anything. The reason it is not present. So how to add this documentation? It's very simple. Here inside this function, the first line, here we have to type triple quotes. You can see a triple quotes and then press enter. Once you press enter, you can see these things automatically generated. So it will take two parameters a and b and it will return the value. Now here we can specify the working of this, how it works. So this function multiply two numbers a and b and return the result. So here return c, which is equals to a multiply b. We can write something here so that user can understand, who use this function can understand how it works. Now if I run this program with the help, it will print this documentation. So let's run it and you can see here. So this function multiply two numbers and you can see these parameters. So very clearly defined how it works. So always create this documentation whenever we create a user defined function. The reason is maybe the user who use that function don't know how to use it. Okay, what are the parameters, what is the functionality and return type. So when you write this documentation, here you can clearly specify all these things like we have seen in the previous example. So all these built-in functions, you will find this documentation. So it's a good practice. One more thing here, we can access this because it's a doc string. We can write here multiply the name of the function, press dot and 2 underscore doc. These are known as special methods. Let's run it and you can see I'm able to access this documentation. We'll explore more about this in coming lectures, but this is the way we can add documentation. So always add this documentation for your reference and for other person.